y'all, we're Jimmy and Lisa with FindUsCamping. Today we are at Dot RV in Yorktown, Virginia. We're going to give you a tour of this Alliance
340 RL. But first impression walking in the door, what do you think?
I think it's pretty wide open. It has the double slides in the kitchen, so it gives you a huge area to walk around. So that was my first impression walking in here. It was pretty wide open.
My first impression is always, with Alliance, I'm drawn to the light colors of their interiors. They're different than some of the other brands, but when I walk in, it's always like, oh, this is so nice and bright, and I always like that. Let's take a look at everything else and see if the 340 RL is something that we do or don't like. We're going to start this one a little different because of where it's parked. We can't get all the way around. So I want to tell you about what's on the back side. There is a trailer hitch, so if you're wanting to put your bike rack or cooler rack or whatever, you can do that. And there is a ladder on the back for roof access. As we move on up, you're going to see there is an awning on the slide and outside receptacle. The lights for these awnings are actually mounted on the RV, not the awning, so I know that that can vary model to model. This does have the Lippert solid step stairs with assist, which means they're very easy to lift, very easy to put down. And they do have the extended Linda handle, which I love. Jimmy's not so much a fan, but to each his own. This is going to be your spray port, and this is the large pass-through storage area. These do have the latches, so it'll catch on that magnetic latch up there, so you don't have to hold it open. There is cable, satellite, and receptacle here if you had intentions to run a TV, and there is a pass-through hole here if you needed to run a power cord up and plug it in. On both sides, you're going to have access. There's a gas bottle here, one on the other side. This is also access to your leveling system. So for your hydraulics, this does have 6-point auto level. Yet another huge storage area. This is where your batteries are going to be, and again, all your hydraulics. They have a rack up here, or a hook to hold your 50 amp power cord up here. And then this does come standard with a Rotaflex pin box. On this side, you're going to find controls for your auto leveling here. Again, another gas bottle. And then this is where all the fun takes place. So this is where all your water connections, tank, everything is going to be here. All your gray tanks, black tanks. Something that I do think is neat that Alliance has done is they've made it easy for you to access the back side of this panel, and so many manufacturers haven't done that. So here's all your plumbing, your wiring, everything right here, and you don't have to take a bunch of screws out to get to any of that. Also, you're going to notice while we're here, this is your ductwork that's going inside, and there's a hole cut in this vent so that this is going to heat your underbelly, so you don't have to worry about any of this freezing. As long as you're running your heat, it's going to stay warm in this area as well. Side, of course, is also where your power is going to hook in. It is 50 amp, and your hot water heater and your heat exhaust is going to be there. Sewer connection is also there for your black tank. So the Alliance paradigms are prepped for slide toppers. This one actually has them on it, so this unit does come with them. As we come inside, the first thing you're going to see is your control panel. So that's great because when you come in the door, boom, you're right here with it. Also, there is a coat closet here, which a lot of RVs don't have. Something I do want to point out is that this particular floor plan, even when the slides are in, you're going to be able to access your fridge. Because even when the slide is in, it's still going to come here. So that is a huge perk. I'm sure most of you know. Large island with the, it's a large sink. It's just a 1-bin aluminum farmhouse sink. the storage area and this island alone. So a lot of times under the sink, it's full of piping and it's a big cabinet, but it's not really useful. This has a lot of room in here to use that. And then there's 3 drawers on this side, 2 smaller ones and then the big one at the bottom. Something else I want to point out is that all of the cabinets and drawers are soft close. So no more slamming cabinet doors. That does make them a little harder to open sometimes though. While we're in the kitchen, you're also going to have your microwave. All these cabinets are so deep. And again, they're all soft close. And one of my favorite things is the Insignia 4-burner residential type stove and oven. So it's a huge oven, you know, turkey tested, so it'll hold a turkey. As we move out of the kitchen into the living area, again, big TV. There is some storage space behind that. And you have all these cabinets up here. This is one great big compartment. So even if, you know, it didn't need to just fit this, if you wanted to fit the whole thing, if you get it through the door, there's a big area up there. Something nice that I think Alliance has done is the fireplace pulls out. So you come down here and this one has latches on it. You flip the latch and it pulls out, and then there's the hidden storage area behind it. Alliance really has taken a lot of thought and time to use every bit of space that seems like just wasted space to store things in. So this cabinet, for example, on both ends, both end tables, there's a storage compartment here. Both end tables also have receptacle and USB ports on the front. Again, more cabinet space up top. And hey guys, I know that some of these cabinets are way up high and like I could reach the bottom shelf, but not the top. But I still appreciate them putting them in because I can put stuff up there that I don't use every day, and then it doesn't take up cabinet space that I do need every day. They also have the MCD blackout shades on the windows, which brings me to windows. So one thing that Alliance does not have is the frameless windows. I don't know why I can't remember that. So there's mixed reviews, mixed opinions about that. I like the framed windows because when you open them, you can get so much more air in than I feel like I get in my frameless windows. The downside is they don't look as pretty from outside, but I do think Alliance has done a great job of framing out the windows on the inside. There's no fabric for us all to agree or disagree on how hideous it is or isn't. They look more like a standard home window. So if you wanted to put some kind of fabric up or something, you could. Then when you come over to this side, so you have your theater seating. So these 2 chairs both recline. They have the power buttons here to recline, lay back. And in between the power buttons is a USB port. So both of these chairs, you could charge your devices. And then they have this fold out in the middle for your cup holder. There isn't a standard receptacle like there is on the other side. However, from this chair, you could reach the receptacle for that end of the sofa. And at this end, there's a receptacle on the wall, so no worries. The kitchen has a table and chairs. I believe the other 2 chairs are probably up front under the bed. There is, if no one has noticed yet, no carpet in the Alliance, and it's still this flat slide, so there's no step going up into the slide, which is great. We have pets, and I'm all about getting rid of the carpet, so I'm excited to see that. There is also a USB charging station up here, and again, more cabinet space. A lot of the light switches in the Alliance are on a dimmer. I don't know if you can tell that in the video or not. And back to the no carpet, pet-free zone. There's no floor heat vents down here in this main cabin. So they're under the edge of the island there, which again, if you have pets and you're constantly fighting either their nails getting hung in the ducts or in the vents or dog hair getting in them or cat hair. Before we go upstairs, they have also made use of one more little piece of space here underneath the step. It's a great place to store shoes. I like this rear living floor plan specifically because the stairs come up on this side. I feel like it gives you a bigger bathroom. It is like a standard size house shower. Little perk, it's got the soft close toilet seat. Again, tons of storage space. So this is a huge area to store towels, whatever you've got. It's a very large cabinet. Not to mention you still have a cabinet under the sink and drawers down either side. So there is no lack for storage in this bathroom. And this shower is plenty big enough. It's wide enough, it's tall enough, even has a little seat back there. So I love that. And then in the hallway is the linen closet. As if there wasn't enough storage in there, you have this big closet as well. This floor plan has a king size bed. This dresser that has 8 drawers. Again, soft close drawers. And it has the hidden storage area up top for jewelry, firearms, whatever little you've got that fits in there. Your TV up top. And 2 little seating areas. Sit down, put your shoes on, whatever. If you lift them up, you know it, more storage. And I'm going to go with there's probably storage under the bed. Yep, and there's the other 2 kitchen chairs. With the east-west bed, you're going to have receptacles and USB on both sides. There is little shelves on that side, so if you had your CPAP machine, you have a place to plug it in. What the east-west bed gives you is more floor space out here, and it gets you this whole nose for your closet. So you can see in the closet, there's tons of shelves, storage areas here, and the rack to hang your clothes on. The other thing you could take note of is this left side has the water hookup for your washer, and the right side has the dryer vent hookup for your dryer. So what that means is this is prepped for your washer dryer. If you put those in, you lose those ends of your closet, which it's a give and take, guys. Let's be real. If you don't want to go to the laundromat, you'll give up some of your closet space. But when I told you what I liked about this floor plan was the extra space in the bathroom, what I also like is that huge linen closet in the hallway. You don't really need it because you've got enough linen closet in the bathroom. So if you have to give up some of your space there in that closet for the washer and dryer, you could easily convert this linen closet into more closet space. Wasn't designed for that, I don't think, specifically. However, I feel like you could hang a rod in here or just use the shelves and use this to make up for the closet space you would lose by putting in a washer and dryer.
All right, so now we're back at the end of this tour. There was 2 things we forgot to mention. One of them is the air conditioners. There is mock airs. How many was it? 2 of them?
There's 3 of them.
3 of them.
And the Coleman mock airs are a new thing so the AC is not ducted. So there's one straight above us. There's one above like the entry area, and then there's one in the bedroom. They are supposed to be much more efficient, and they're way quieter than the old non-ducted
That way you
units.
don't lose all that temperature, all that cool air going through the ducts. They're supposed to drop straight down, which gives you better return. So the other thing we forgot is on every one of the water spigots, or whatever you want to call it, in the bathroom and the toilet and the kitchen, they all have cutoffs. So if you have a problem somewhere, instead of having to cut off all the water in the whole camper, if you want to change the faucet out, you just turn the water off.
Like you have at your house, where you can turn off the water to one water appliance.
That's a great thing that they're coming out with. So now we're back to our final thoughts. So my final thought, which I didn't pay attention to until we started walking all the way through this, is the storage.
Alliance has done a really great job at that.
Ton of storage, and when you're trying to go we're trying to go full time. We're almost full time. We're running out of storage right now in our camper. So storage for us is huge.
I think anybody, even a weekend people, when you're out for the weekend, you never seem to have enough room in an RV, and these have really done a great job with that. For me, I walked in and I like the Alliance product line in general. And when I walked in, I thought, yeah, it's a rear living. There's so many rear livings, but this one I really like I guess it's the storage. It's back to storage. I like the extra storage up there. I like the extra linen closet, which could double as closet space if you opt to put in that washer and dryer. So I guess storage wins here. But
storage.
Thumbs up, Alliance. I still think they make a great product. It looks good, it's functional, and I just love all the storage space.
So once again, we would like to thank .RV for allowing us to come out here and do these tours for you guys. If there's something we're missing, please let us know. We don't know what you guys want to see, what we're missing. Do we need to stand farther back, get closer to something? What do we need to do to make it so you guys can see exactly what these campers look like?
If there's, an amenity that I'm missing every time, please scream it out so that I can be sure to pay attention next time.
So please subscribe to our channel. We're going to do a lot more of these camper tours.
RV tours. If there's a floor plan you're really dying to see,
let us know. We'll try to find it for you.
I'll do my best to find it. In the meantime,
make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. Like us. Like it.
Thumbs up. Ring the bell so you don't miss the next video.
Until the next time you find us camping.
Safe travels, y'all.